Hey y'all, it's your captain for all things creative coming at you with the Real Housewives of Dubai, season 2, episode 5, New Homes and a Game of Telephone, I believe was the title. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff to help me get to the algorithm even better. And if you're returning, we talk about a lot of things, so thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for getting into this episode of Dubai because it gave a little bit, right? So first you see Stansberry and Sergio, and them two are and even though Sergio and Stansberry are not finished moving in quite yet, Sergio's parents are coming to visit them. And you also see Ayan coming over just for the day with a little housewarming gift. And then you see Stansberry give a tour to Ayan of her house so far. What was impressive to me was a closet in that bonsai tree. And she said that they be giving the bonsai tree vitamins and whatnot. And they take care of it really well. And they had to get a forklift to get it in the house. So it was cool to see. You also see them eating, and then Ayan tells Caroline at the party that her daughter, in addition to being rude to Sergio, was talking about how Stansberry didn't really take care of her when she was young. She was raised by nannies, so she's scared of Stansberry having another baby and it growing up all alone. And at this point, that daughter's doing way too much. I was raised, to keep the, family business to the family. And in addition to her running down on Sergio, she kind of low-key ran down on her mother, calling her absentee mom. It's talk about that stuff with your family. What is telling Ayan, your mom's friend gonna do but just cause drama and make your mom look bad on TV? So at this point, Stansberry needs to talk to her daughter because her daughter is clearly getting her lick back for whatever neglect she thinks she got as a child. And the next scene, you see Taleen and her family having a scene with ducks and animals while Rafi is asking her for a boy son once again. She then tells Rafi that her and Lisa Milan had got into it at Ayan's Queen's dinner. And then in her confessional, she explains also that the wives have been playing telephone since that dinner because Lisa, I guess, told Brooks that Stansberry allegedly said that she was surprised when Taleen pulled her to the side at the Queen's dinner. But then that little sentence turned into Brooks calling Taleen at 2 in the morning to tell Taleen that Stansberry don't like her like that. So Taleen called Stansberry and asked her directly if she said all that, and Stansberry said no. So now Stansberry, Taleen, and Lisa all agree that Brooks is inserting herself in their friendship kind of maliciously and creating mess for no reason. Next, you see Lisa Milan doing a photo shoot for her product launch, and she's branching out and also selling things like underwear and skincare for moms on top of Mina Rose. So she also shows how she's got 5011 alarms on her phone to keep herself on track. And then you see Sarah having a scene with her son and her man friend Akeem. And apparently Akeem and the son had a really good daddy tryout date. And surprisingly, the son says he thinks Akeem will be a good father because they seem to get along. So that was kind of cute, but I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about leaving my child alone with a man that I'm not serious about like that. But that's her choice, and she's trying to test it out, I guess. But why not test it out after y'all two figure it out first? I don't know. I guess she is thinking about her child because she said she doesn't want the child to get attached and the relationship, fizzle out. But I feel like she should be more serious about the guy, or at least be a little bit more further along before introducing it to the child, because I don't think if they establish that they're that compatible yet, but we shall see. So then Stansberry and Sergio then go to the fertility clinic, and the doctor says that they usually like to transplant the embryo in someone who's younger than 50. So basically, Stansberry gotta have the baby by the next year or so. Sergio says he can't wait to have their baby, and the doc says at the latest, they should do it themselves. Would be, the next year, right? But if they don't want to do that, they can transport the embryo to the US or Spain for a surrogate, because they don't do surrogacy in Dubai, which was another interesting tidbit to find out. I feel like I'm learning a lot about Dubai through this show, because it's all these weird rules, right? So next, the girls meet Akin, since Sarah brings them to some kind of Emirati meal together. And the girls are Ayan, Brooks, and Saba. So Ayan compares the man to a giraffe, seeing he good looking like them giraffes in her country, which was funny. And then the girls grill Sarah's new man a little bit before they talk about Lisa Milan, and Saba asks why she snapped like that at the party. And Ayan basically cuts the dragon short, and she's like, listen, Ayan's mom just left, and she's very hands-on with her kids and business. And she basically tells them to talk to Lisa themselves if they have a problem with her, since that's her friend for real. And I appreciate Ayan for standing up for Lisa like that. So then Taleen and Brooks meet one-on-one. Just giving spaceman realness, aluminum foil realness. And they make small talk until Taleen starts bringing up her concerns, starting with saying that Brooks looks too skinny now, probably from stress. And then she goes a little bit deeper and tells Taleen tells Brooke that she instigates too much. And basically, Taleen calls Brooks the queen of the telephone game, since she's always bringing back some twisted story to someone about something somebody else said that usually is not correct. And then Bravo shows a messy reel of Brooks doing her telephone shenanigans with numerous people on the friend group, telling her that that's not what I said and this and that. And we all know that most recently, Taleen brings up how Brooks called her and told her that Stansbury was talking smack about her, when Stansbury established that she did not. So basically, Brooks was the one, who had called Stansbury. She calls everybody at like 2 in the morning and starts this mess. And then Brooks basically is trying to put a wedge between Taleen and all the other ladies so she could look like a great protector and defender of Taleen in the end. And then Brooks has a confessional where you see her continue to style herself as this great defender of Taleen. And then she directly says that she spent her time protecting Taleen from everyone, but now Taleen wants to stab her in the back over her new friends that she met 10 minutes ago. But Brooks says that, she's kind of hurt by this, but Taleen tells Brooks that she should be able to speak to her about anything since they're old friends. But Brooks is not having that. She says she's good on Taleen. So she gets up and leaves, and then they end their chat on a sour note. Sergio's parents come to the new house with several suitcases, and Stansbury seems overwhelmed since she says she's not good with parents, whether they're her own or other people's. So Stansbury greets Sergio's parents, but then basically immediately leaves to go hang out with the other ladies in the desert. Now, the ladies get in a van in the desert, and then they complain, but then the van pulls up to a bunch of fast sports cars for the ladies to drive. Taleen drives with Stansbury, since Brooks isn't taking accountability for her mess and they're not talking. Lisa and Ayan drive together, and they are also surprised that Brooks and Taleen are driving together. Brooks drives with Stansbury's friend, whose husband collected the cars and procured the cars, and Sarah drives with Saba. And then when they get to the next desert, Stansbury and Ayan slide down the sand dunes on look like skis or something. Then they hold hands, which makes Lisa a little jealous before they all sit down to talk. And then Sarah talks about not kissing Akin, and the ladies don't believe her. But Lisa and Sarah explain that Muslim culture is different, so premarital kissing and whatnot is forbidden. So she gets men with her smile and her clothes on. And then Brooks and Taleen tell the girls about their drama. And Brooks don't let Taleen really speak and says that she don't care what Taleen has to say. So Taleen tells Brooks that if she don't care, then the two of them probably aren't really great friends, and we get it to be continued. So Brooks has continued to have a horrible season with her negativity and defenses. But say what you think about the episode in the comments. And remember, you're the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. Bye.